All right, I'm going to be very serious because this is a very serious topic. I have an addiction. That's true. And it's called knitting. Sorry, I just came from outside. But, yep, I bought 2 more gray and 2 more pink to go to my blanket. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I was gonna get 2 more, but I didn't want to leave the store having all the yarn and then somebody looking at me like I was weird. So, since I'm probably gonna slow down on that one just a little bit, I also got, well, not really slow down, since I'm probably gonna finish those by the end of the day, I got this huge one, and it's for like baby blankets and stuff, but yeah, I don't know if this is really for knitting, or I guess they're all for knitting and quilting, but this is a light 3, and it says 4mm knitting thing, and then a 4mm, what is it called? Crochet needle, but I'm going to use, do I have a 4mm? I have a, I have a 10, 9, and 8. Oh, wait. 5.7 millimeter, 5.7 millimeter, and 5 millimeter, or 525 millimeter, 5 millimeter, or 575 millimeter, and a 5 millimeter. So I guess it's a little bit too big for like whatever it asks for, but any kind of sewing needle, I've learned you can use whatever sewing needle you want. It's just if you want to follow the pattern there's like patterns on the back of these. So if you want to follow those, then that's what you would need to get exactly what those look like. But I'm going to search some stuff online and seeing like how to make an actual like continuous blanket, because I don't know if with knitting if you have to continue doing squares or if you can just do one continuous thing, because I was worried about like, of course you could do this whole stick and stuff, but I was wondering if you want to do a blanket, is there a way to where you could just do it at the top, you don't have to go through the whole stitch, or what? Maybe I'm getting in over my head, but I wanted to try an actual continuous blanket, which I wish I could have done with this and would have done it like that, but I wanted to get the square look, so I went with that one. But the chunky yarn was $6.44. I've already bought 4. So I bought 6 rolls of that. So 6 times 6 is 36, I believe, plus tax. So already my blanket is like 40 bucks. So if you want me to make you the same size blanket for like your kids or whatever, I'm gonna make it 50 bucks. That way I can at least make 50 or $10 off of it. But yeah, if you know. But let me finish this blanket and let me learn how to make an actual blanket and not a quilted knit blanket. So, yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do today. I've already let the dogs out. I've already had breakfast. It's lunchtime. I might get something for lunch and then continue quilting, and I'm gonna watch Supernatural while I quilt. And I wish I could time lapse it, but yeah, I don't know. Probably not. So, yeah. So if you want to, support my quilting addiction, just email me. It's down below, and yeah, just hit me up. This is what my bed's looking like right now. Colt will not stay off of this material. He loves it so much. I think I might actually make something for Colt to put like in there. I have some extra pieces over there for the gray, because it's like scrap yarn, I guess you could say. So it wasn't enough to make another square, but I think I'm gonna save that and get 2 more, just 2 more of the pink and the gray, or one of each, and yeah, make some more, and then maybe I'll have a little bit more scrap pieces to make Colt something to put in his kennel while I'm gone, because he loves it so much. But if I ever did this professionally, I would not do this on the bed because there's so much dog hair, even though you can't really see the dog hair on this. But yeah, so I already have 3 of the gray, and I think I'm going to get 3 pink out of this. So I'm going to have like 4 and then like 2 more squares. So I'm probably going to only add 1 more row today, and then I'm going to have to get a few more of the colors and stuff, but there's definitely going to be some left over. So yep, I'm definitely going to need a lot more stuff. So, but yep, this is my life right now. I'm just a sewing addict. But once I get done with this, then I'm going to look up a video on how to make like a continuous blanket and learn how to just use like one strand instead of doing it the quilting way. I'm going to do it the continual way to where it's like one big blanket. So yep. But I'm watching Aspen and Parker. I would show you on the TV, but I use my phone to play videos and stuff and to also film. But it's 4:03, and around 6 o'clock I'm going to upload another video. I've been consistently uploading at 6 o'clock every single day, and it's gonna suck when I go back to work. Well, no, when I go back to work I can actually still post every day. I might not do it at 6 o'clock because during 6 o'clock, like between the hours of 6 and 7, I am clocking off of work. So I'll probably upload like when I go back to work, hopefully May 1st, that I will upload like in the morning, like sometime when I get up, or not really get up, but when I get to work. It's like 10 o'clock when I get there, so I'll probably post around 11 or 12 when I actually get to work and I'm there for a while, and I can upload a little bit while it's like slow and stuff. So yep, but I miss being at work. I miss my regulars, and I just miss working in general. Even though I'm still getting a paycheck now, you know, paycheck or whatever from, you know, the $600 a week or whatever. But it's nice to earn your money, because I'm pretty sure somehow they're gonna take it all out of our taxes by next year or something, or maybe they don't, because it stimulates the economy, which I've stimulated the economy a lot. It only costs like, I think today it cost $40. Each roll of this costs about $6.44, and I think if I buy 2 more, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rolls. So 8 times 6, y'all can do the math because I can't, but I might have to do like even more of these. So let me count how much that would be. Okay, so if I get 2 more, that's like $46 altogether. Like for $8, or for 8 of the whole entire roll and stuff, it's $46, which is like $6 per thing. Sorry if I'm getting, or maybe 64, I don't know. But I do know if I get 10, it's gonna be $60. So I might have to get 10. I don't know, because it's really big, and the yarn only goes so far. So yep, I'm wondering how much the white yarn's gonna be, or you know, how far that one goes, because that's gonna be a little bit tinier stitching and knotting and or knitting and purling and stuff. So that might actually take a long time. But I got white just in case if I get another white or whatever that it matches up. But I have to remember it's acrylic, because if I get cotton, the textures are gonna be different. So, but I'm gonna get back to knitting and watching Aspen and Parker, because I'm watching them straight through a second time, because I'm just obsessed, and I like having those shows that I don't really have to watch and that I can just listen to and have in the background. So I have them in the background, but when Josh gets home, I'm gonna have Supernatural on, and yeah. But let me get back to knitting. Okay, so I finished, well, I didn't finish it, but I finished for today what all I'm going to do to my quilt. It's still a work in progress. I didn't think about when I tied it off that there would be a front side and a back side, or the wrong side or the right side, and so you can see like some knots in the front with hold on, I can actually push them back. Okay, that looks a lot better. That way you can't really see the knots or anything like that. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. Looks like this. Or wait, do I have it sideways? No, I have it right side. See, I don't know how I want to do it because I could put 3 or 4 right here or 3 going across. So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. See, if I put, I do have this right here though. So if I put that right there, it's pretty much like a blanket length. And then I told Josh, if we do a whole like comforter, we're gonna have to do like so much more, because this doesn't even go like, this is like half the bed. So I'd have to put 1 more row. So technically that would be like my half of the bed and would cover that much. And 4, so 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4 is 24, right? So that's 24, that's like 48 squares. Divide it by 2 and then times by 6. And that's how much it's gonna cost. I tied this random square to it just to see for sure after it's tied. And over time, these do stretch out and get some give. That's the good thing about knitting, is it's tied at first, but then over time it stretches out. But then again, that's also the worst part in it, because over time it stretches out and you have to get newer ones as you go. But yeah, this is it. So now I'm gonna get the white one and try to, try to learn how to do a continuous blanket. And I might make a baby blanket or something. But I'm thinking about making scarves, because it's almost, well, it's not almost fall, but fall is around the corner, and I think I'm gonna start making scarves over the summer. And then on Poshmark, I might sell some scarves for the fall. So be on the lookout for that. And if you are interested in me making a blanket like this one, and you want a huge one that's like $200, I could make that for you, and you can Venmo me, and then I'll ship it to you. So you'll have to pay for shipping, the material, which is like $200. I would say $200, but then the time to make it, it's like $300 if you want like a huge, like freaking comforter. But if you want what I got, it's like the first 2 rolls, I only got like 4 in 1 square, but I had 4 today, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8. So I'm pretty much still using 2, squares per like yarn roll, which sucks because I'm trying to get more use out of 1 little roll, and I still have extras, but I'm only getting 2 squares out of each yarn thing. I could probably get 2.5 if I made the squares longer, but I kind of like the rectangular look, and I didn't want to have to redo the squares that I already had, and I just went from there. Pretty much I have 10 stitches and then like 10 and 10 pretty much. Like when I started off, I made 10 loops, and I made 10, what do you call those that are horizontal? Rows. So I made 10 loops, and I made 10 rows. So it's pretty much 10 by 10, but they look like rectangles, which confuse me because it's supposed to be an exact square. And if anything, maybe that would be a square. I don't know, but it's a rectangle. I don't know. I'm still getting this stitching biz. But if you want to start my newest addiction, like, please, you know, Venmo me. I will put it right here if that's really what you want to do. So my lighting is going away. I'm trying to get some natural light. Oh, there's some natural light right there. But I'm trying. Look, you can see the blanket a lot better. But I'm trying to not really make money off of this, but if I know there's a lot of people out there that are in places that really don't have people who knit, or knitting is not that popular, but people still like knitted blankets and stuff, and if you're one of those people, let me know and I'll try my hardest to give you the best quilted or knitted quilt, or keep on watching for later videos, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to knit more than one thing and more than one type of blanket, because I want to do more and I want to know how to do it continuously and not just by squares. So keep on watching. Alright, turns out you need a circular needle to do blankets. That way you can do really wide blankets and stuff, but like you could still do it if you were doing a baby blanket and you were doing like row by row and making it longer. But we are going to order, which I just found out, there is a bulk yarn place online, and you pay like $2 for like a whole thing, like a whole roll of it is like $2. And so I bought like 6 of them, or I'm going to buy 6 of them, plus it's like $7 for shipping, and I think I get like a free pin or something like it with it. But I'm gonna get some circular needles, some yarn, and I got some neutral yarn. So I got like, it's like different, it's pretty much a blush shades. It's very neutral, pink like. So I'm gonna do like a cream one, a pink one, a lighter pink one, a rose colored one, a dusty rose colored one. So that way I can get like my first color scheme going on, and then I'm gonna get more like blues, and I'm gonna start, you know, getting more and more and more, I guess. So I think I'm gonna make scarves and do that. So I don't know, it'd be fun, very fun, but I would hate to get started on it and then nobody buy them or anything like that, which if I did have them on hand and went on Poshmark, there'd be a lot. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll know what I truly want to do when I actually post this video. So, but I'm gonna start with doing this white yarn. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do the white yarn. I'm probably gonna order the needles. I probably won't order the other yarns yet. I'll probably see how this white one does, and say I have like, you know, 5. I think I can make about 4 to 5 scarves, and like do the infinity scarves and seeing how those go. So maybe I'll buy the needle, then I'll buy a printer to go with it. So I might buy a printer. This is who I am. Just impulsive buyer. Now I'm just really mad that I found yarn for way cheap online. But then again, the chenille yarn that I've been knitting with is pretty expensive, and I don't see it on any other website, so maybe that's just, you know, just the chenille. It takes a lot because it's a bigger knit and stuff, but, or since it's a bigger knit and stuff, so yeah, I don't know if I want to start like doing scarves now, but I'll probably knit a few scarves and then put them on Poshmark, and if they sell, then I'll just put them in boxes that I have and like go to have my aunt print them out or whatever and leave them outside for me to pick up or something, like shipping labels to send out and everything, because I have a bunch of boxes and stuff. So I don't know, I think this would be a great opportunity to use this time to get something like this started, especially now that I enjoy it. And scarves are like something easy to start off with, and then once I get my circular needles, then I can start doing blankets. So that's a thought. Yeah, but I have dinner right here. I left these out for Josh so he can pick which one he wants. I got, what is it? I got the mac and cheese dinner, and then the rice-a-roni, and then green beans and whole corn. And then I have chicken. I don't know if you can see it. Chicken in here, and it's gonna be about 25 more minutes. And I told Josh, or I'm gonna tell Josh that there's chicken in the oven, and I'm going to post a video, and yeah, so well, let's do that. So I get home, and I don't know if you could tell, but it is pouring down rain. So I'm gonna go inside, get a little wet, and hopefully, well, I know dinner's not made yet because I have to finish it, but hopefully the chicken is done and Josh didn't let it burn. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and do that.